There are a lot of different ways to compare fractions. One is when our denominators are the same, we are going to compare the numerators. The fraction with the greater numerator is the greater fraction. So I have 1/5 and I have 3/5. Our denominators are the same, so when we look at the numerators, the one with a larger numerator will be correct. And we can see that with this model here. It's very important when I'm comparing these fractions that my whole is exactly the same size. So between 0 and 1 is exactly the same distance with both these number lines. As we see, 1/5 is right here, very close to 0. 3/5 is right here, much farther away from 0 and much closer to 1. So this model proves that 3/5 is larger than 1/5. Over here, I have numerators that are the same. Whenever the numerators are the same, I'm going to look at the denominator. And the fraction with the lesser denominator is the greater fraction. So 2/3 is larger than 2/6. And here's a model that's going to show this. Once again, both of our wholes are exactly the same size. Like if I have a large pizza and a small pizza, I can't compare 2/3 of the small pizza versus 2/6 of the large pizza because our wholes are different size. This whole and this whole are the same size. So you can see that 2/3 of this whole takes up this much. 2/6 of this whole only takes up this much. So we can see that 2/3 is the larger fraction. So if our denominators are the same, we look at the numerator, and whichever numerator is larger is going to be the bigger fraction. If our numerators are the same, we look at our denominators, and whichever denominator is smaller is going to be the bigger fraction.